Hey guys, just want to introduce Lab 3 to you and show you how to set up the computer, since we will be using the computer to collect some of our data and we've never done that before. In an effort to not explain this 25 different times, I've made this little video to kind of walk you through the steps. So hopefully it will help you, and if you still need questions afterwards, you are more than welcome to ask me, but hopefully this will answer most of the questions. So the first thing we need to make sure is that you have gotten the new worksheet. So a couple things you need on the computer. First, you can't be using a Chromebook. You have to be using a desktop because there's a program on there that we need you to use. Second, you need one of these guys. This is called an interface box. It has a black cord with a USB on the back that needs to be plugged into your computer. And then the other thing you need for the computer is this little doohickey right here. This is actually a temperature sensor. So it's a thermometer for the computer. And it plugs into the very front of your interface box right there. So you can get all of the hardware set up, and then I will show you how to open up the computer program. If you go down to your Windows and you go down to All Programs, one of them is Pasco Scientific. So if you click on that folder, and you've got Pasco Capstone, click on that, open everything up slowly. All right, here you go. So this is the program that we're going to be using. The first thing you want to do is have it display the data you're going to collect. So you're going to hit the table and graph combo, and it automatically formats everything for you. So you need to tell it that you are going to record. In one column you want it to record time, and in another column you want it to record your temperature sensor. And then you want to do the same thing on your graph. You're going to have time on your x-axis and temperature on your y-axis. The next thing you want to do is change this 10 Hertz down here. Click the down arrow and make it say 2 seconds. And then you're all set. That was it. You're going to use this record button here. It's going to start recording and stop recording. So, alright, when you're ready to start your experiment, you need to uncap the liquid you're going to test first, put your thermometer in it, and just hit record. You're going to see data start entering on the data table, and you'll see some dots hit on your graph. And then you are going to start your experiment, which is really simple. You're going to take out the thermometer and just lay it on the edge of your table, kind of overhanging. And you want to be perfectly still and not be walking around and having airflow. You want to keep everything as constant as you can. And you can see that the temperature is dramatically decreasing here. And you're going to continue doing this until all of the liquid has evaporated from your sensor, which is right about now. I can tell because now it's starting to increase in temperature and go back to return back to room temperature. So I can just click stop, and I don't have to record all these data points on my I only need to record right when I took it out of the thermometer or of the test tube, and then when it started warming up. So my lowest and my highest. And really I don't even need the lowest and the highest, I just need the difference. To do the next one, you just open up the next test tube, put your thermometer in there, and then click record. And you can see when I do that, it automatically starts a second run collecting new data. If you want to cycle back and forth between your runs to see some old data, you can just pick, it'll just show up on your list here. One thing I will ask you is to make sure your caps are on your test tubes whenever the temperature sensor is not in there. These things obviously evaporate very quickly, and we need to make sure we have enough for all the class periods for all the days that we're doing this. So leave the caps on when you don't need them. Okay? Good luck. Let me know if you have any questions, and hopefully you can get through one of each of these by the end of the period. If you can get through 2, that's fantastic. If you can get through 3, that's absolutely incredible, and you should go for it. Good luck.